Hi, Flosstube. This is Angel from the Elegant Thread. I wanted to show you the haul that I came back with from Celebration of Needlework. So just to kind of, wow, if you didn't make it there, I have some haul that were like gifts that you get for being a participant, little smalls and things. I signed up for classes that were called, well, not classes, events that were called round robins, where a group of 3 or 4 or 5 designers, probably 4 or 5, come in and they each give you a unique small gift project that's made just for that round robin. I went to 3 of those, so I have lots of little small things from that. At every retreat, I believe, there's a stitching room where people can stitch, but they also bring all of those things that they just, on the stash unload section. So I hit that, the stash unload section, of course, because I'm a glutton for punishment. And I also bought some things. So, I mean, I think it's physically impossible to go to a celebration of needlework or any kind of needlework retreat and not leave with something. It's like haul central, right? So, okay, here we go. This is where I went. It is a strolling the show floor. This is a celebration of needlework. In here is a description of each of the vendors that were there. And it has little spaces where you can, like, look, open to me, where you can take notes, you know, what you want to buy. What you want to keep an eye for, those kinds of things, and it's for each of the vendors, and I think like everybody participated in giving each other something, so it was really great. Okay, I don't even know where to begin. I'm not going to go in any particular order. I'm just going to start grabbing off of this thing. So I laid it all out. So here, I'll just real quick like show you. Okay, I laid it all out. So yeah, we're going to go over all of it. Whew, it's a lot. It's a lot, I tell you. Okay, so they had a fundraising dinner for breast cancer, and on our table we had a few things, which were great. And I haven't even barely made it through everything that was on the table, but here's one. It's a pattern. I don't know if it's a kit because I'm not sure where the rest of it is, but it's a pattern from Susan Davis, Susan Greening Davis from Still Stitching, Susan, and this is what she pattern that she gave us. I won't show you the actual pattern itself, the grid, but this is a Celebration of Needlework Hussif. Housewife. Hussif. How do you say that anyways? Hussif. Hussif, right? So, okay. So it's a Hussif. Yeah, Hussif? Okay. It says buttons, you know, I guess it folds over. Whoop. And then, yeah, hands to work is what it says. So that we received that. And this is also from Still Stitching Susan. This was one of her round robin projects. This is just the front of it. Let's see if she put, it's a this envelope, and inside is some linen and some wool and all of the floss and a needle and some ribbon and all of that to go with it. And what it is you stitch on this linen piece, and the linen piece attaches to the back of this, and there's some wool that you can line it with, and you make a pocket. Let's see what she has here. So, and it's all already sewed. The envelope is already sewn together for you, so you don't have to do that. And, oh, there is a package. And here's a picture of what it will look like when it's all done. That's from Still Stitching, Susan Greening Davis. Yes. Fantastic. Oh, Okay, moving on. And we get, this is another round robin project, and they're all like complete little projects. This one was like the hit of the round robins. I mean, they're all really great, by the way. They're all great. But this was from Romy. Romina Petrucci from Romy's Creations, who is a cool person. But she made this little hedgehog pincushiony thing that when you see it, you're like, oh, because it's one of those so adorably cute things. I think with the hedgehog from the Primitive Hare, and now Romy's hedgehog. I think the hedgehog is like my spirit animal. So yeah, adorable little fellow. Look, and he has a little bow tie, and the pins are what make up his little hairs, his little hedgehoggy things. So, oh yeah, he's falls squarely in the adorable category. So, yeah, okay. So I initially opened mine and I had a pink bow tie, and I'm not so much into pink. So I was like, oh no, pink. And the lady behind me was like, oh no, black. So we traded. So I got the black and white bow tie. I mean, really. So, yeah, so you get everything. Romy's Creation threads, which are hand-dyed by Romy in Italy. And you get everything lined up, and you just have to make your own hedgehog. So, but she passed around the one that was done. It was adorable. Okay, and here's all the little pins that make up his little hairs. And just so you didn't forget, that's what mine's gonna look like right there. Oh, so cute. Cute. Okay, there's that one. Oh, and then we also have we received in this cute little box, some additional threads from Romy's Creation. A blue and a yellow. So this is called Pumpkin Seeds. It's kind of a yellow, variegated yellow. And this one is Simona's Iris. Look at that. Pretty, a variegated blue. Really nice. And in there were also some buttons. A little mitten button, a little pine tree, and a little pine cone. So cute. So those were gifts as well. Okay, the next thing was from, this was a round robin gift from the Purple Thread. And it's called Spring Bouquet. And it's a kit, an entire kit in this little glass bottle that you make, you can see it in the picture. It makes a band that goes around the bottle. There you go. And then you can put flowers in it. So it's like you make a little vase. Isn't that cute? What a great idea. Yeah. So can't wait to do that one. Yeah, she says if you go to the store and you get some baby's breath and you put it in there and you just let it dry in there, then you have an adorable little vase with flowers in it, and they're dried and you don't even really add water. So that's great. Okay, and the next is also from the Purple Thread, and it is a strawberry, and it's a strawberry that has 5 flowers on it. So it's a long strawberry, and the 5 flowers is for the 5 years that she has been giving this as a gift at the Celebration of Needlework Breast Cancer Fundraiser. So that's great, and she said that it goes for 5 years, and then next year she's going to come up with something else. Let me adjust this. Come up with something else, and then we'll go from there. 5 more of something else, or something that has 5 of something there. Skygrass. Okay, maybe you can see better. Can you see better? Okay, good. Next, this is from Pilgrim Stitchers. There you go. This is a historical piece. It's blown up, obviously, because it's very small. I haven't even opened it. It's from Sue Blomley. And I missed her lectures. They have lecture series there, and some really interesting lectures, historical lectures. And I missed Sue Blomley's. She gave it 3 times, and I missed it all 3 times. And I'm really sad about that because she really goes over things in such a wonderful way. And I love to listen to her talk about stitching. Wow. Okay, so this one, it's a peacock page marker is what it's called. And you get the little plastic canvas to do it. One's front, one's back. You get the DMC thread and ecru, and then all of these cute little colored threads. Yeah, and that makes up the peacock page marker. Yeah, so when I get some of these things done, you'll see that. Trying to see if there's anything. This design, I'll hold it up while I read this. So there we go. This design is taken from a needle case dated 1715, which was, we believe, carried by a priest when he visited large country houses which were owned by Roman Catholics. He had to hide the host, and this beautiful needle case with 2 secret compartments was the perfect way to hide them. Please enjoy making this tribute to those skilled needleworkers of long ago. See, now, doesn't it look better now that you know the history of it? Yes, indeed, it does. That's really cool. So I'm going to make it, and now I'll be able to say, I'm not a priest, I'm not hiding host, but I know the history. Okay, put that one away. Next. This was the Round Robin from Barbara Jackson. So I haven't found it anywhere. I'll just show you later, but we received a gift, this wooden thread holder from Celebration of Needlework. So Barbara Jackson made the little fob to go on it. So there you go. It's a little pineapple. And it comes with everything, the linen, it comes with all the floss, everything to go to make this, this pineapple fob, Barbara Jackson. Also a person that's wonderful to listen to when she talks about stitching. I mean, she's gone to the Royal School of Needlework. She's done lots of things. So she's really interesting to listen to when she talks. At the tables, there were also some gifts at our plate, and this was at my place. Needleworker's Delight Silk Weaver. It's a Wexford 32 count linen in lovely lavender. So I don't know what in the world I'm going to do with it, but hey, you never know. Yeah, do something great on it. And then an October 2018 issue of Cross Stitch magazine, just cross stitch, just in case I needed that. And then from Rovaris, from Lila at Rovaris, this summer bookmark. Maybe better if I go this way and you can see it says summer. And then it's everything you need for the bookmark. And the bookmark itself is an Italian linen. I believe her sister makes the linen. I'm not real sure, but the Italian linen and little tassels, and it's already made. All you have to do is stitch it. I also bought from Rovaris, I'll have to show you next time, I don't have it with me, a beach bag that you can stitch summer on it. So it matches this and this really awesome, she called it a linen towel, but it's so beautiful. I wouldn't want to use it as a towel. And you can stitch on that as well. It's Italian linen, and it could beautiful scarf or blanket or something like that. So I'll show you that next time. But Rovaris, my booth was right across from hers, and that's like really dangerous because I just wanted to buy everything in her booth. I just kept staring at this really beautiful needlework. Whew. I did buy a few things, and I'll save that. I just don't have it with me. Okay, this is from Susan Greening Davis. It's just a holder, this little bag. And inside is a pouch, and it's designed in the shape in the Civil War of pouches that held kind of medical kits and things during the Civil War. And inside is some wool, and it's a kit. We get a needle from Pat's Favorite Needle. All right. some extra linen strips here, buttons and a snap. Ooh, linen thread from Jenny Thompson. Very cool. 40 yards of it. And then some burgundy, looks like DMC. 2 pieces of wool. There's a pattern somewhere. I just have to find it. All of this together. I think this, oh, you know what this is? By the way, this is the hussif. Hands to work. So that's what this is. It's all wrapped up in here. That's the whole package for the first thing I talked about. Hussif. You hussif? Who's hif? Okay. And it all goes into this pouch. Boop. Great. So I need to make sure I keep that all together. Aha, it goes in there. Yes. Okay. And from Pam, from Old Colonial Designs, this time she gave us, there's one of these screen wipe, you clean your screen with it, one of those towels, but a kit to make that screen cleaner into a pillow. So you can hold the pillow and clean your screen, or you can use it as a pain cushion or whatever. But the screen cleaner actually looks like a piece of needlework. So you can't tell when you make it that it probably will look like, see, it will look like something that's stitched. And along with it, she gave us some thread as well. This is to stitch it all together. So that's neat. It's like something different, you know? Oh, I got this wonderful crocheted, I won a door prize. This is a crocheted butterfly counting pin. Everybody needs a counting pin. All right, from the Primitive Hair. This is a pillow, pin cushion, a small pillow that has the dog on it. And it has all of the buttons to make the edging for it. So isn't that great? So Isabella was saying that she's been collecting buttons forever and she never knows what to do with all her buttons. So then she made this kit. Here we go. Then she made this kit. Now she knows how to, a way to use all of her buttons. So that's really very cool. They came all the way from Italy. Yay! Neat, neat, neat. Whole kit. Oh, and this is that DMC? I'm not sure what kind of, looks like sulky thread. Oh, interesting. Yes, oh, because she uses sulky thread. So there you go, get to test out sulky thread. Uh-huh. And this was at my place setting. Needle. Can't have too many needles. And, oh, this one I'm actually working on. From White Lion Needle Art Designs, this cute little box. And inside the box, I've already put it in my project bag. Inside the box was a scissor fob, directions for a scissor fob. This one here. Looks like it's part of a larger kit. I can probably get that from White Lion Needle Art Designs if I wanted to get the matching pieces, but this was the one that we got from her in our round robin. And I already started it. Oopsie doopsie. Oh my, it's a rat's nest. Rat's nest. Rat's nest alert. Because it's 2 pieces, so there we go. I've already started it. I stitched the 2 pieces. Now, of course, I just need to cut, finish around that one, cut them out, put them together, stuff it, and then I'll have it. But I think it's pretty. It's really pretty. And then in that we have the batting and everything we need. Here it came with the stuffing and everything we need to finish it. So that's great. Oops. Okay, and then from MTV Designs, this is Maria Teresa from Italy. My tiny pincushion, a whole kit for that. And everything we need for that is in here. So see, it has the stuffing, it has the linen, everything. And she used Romy's Creation garnet. That's what I'll stitch it in. Wow, that's a pretty color. Nice. Okay. Okay. And this, let's see, oh, I got all these gifts. Great. Ooh. This is from Forget Me Nots in Stitches. The problem is, I can show you the kit, but she has everything on one page. So it's linen, and here's all of the floss and a needle, everything that goes with it. It's a beautiful blue, dusty blue kind of linen. It's called After Mr. Morris. She went to, let's see, I'll go put it up next to it so you can't see the pattern. Here you go. She went to, in England, a home, and this is the finished project. It's kind of like a bookmark. You can frame it, you know, a small framed thing. She went to a home and Mr. Morris, and then his front walk was lined with all of these trees that had flowers growing up them. So when she left, she was thinking after visiting Mr. Morris's house, this is it. And you can change the flowers, color of the flowers or whatever, but I like it just the way it is. And I think we have one more, a round robin type of thing. All right, this is for a fine silver and silk tassel. So make the tassel. She gave us everything we need in here to make a tassel, and then there's a silver bead in it. And the silver bead will make the tassel. Everything we need is in here. There we go. It's all our threads for a tassel, and right there is the silver bead. Neat. She actually makes these silver beads. Very interesting process that she goes over for how she makes her silver. Really neat. She offered a class in making silver needle minders. So that was fun. Okay, then I hit the box of free items, the stash offloading boxes. So I do have a little addiction to the drawn thread. I will admit that. Hello, my name is Angel, and I'm addicted to the drawn thread. Okay, so I got my favorite things by the drawn thread. Ta-da! And none of these, by the way, are new. They were in someone's stash unload. So either someone already stitched that, which would be fat. I didn't flip through it to see if it's like written in, like someone had already stitched it and made notes and stuff. But it's very cool. I hope whoever put this in there has already stitched it. And then Forget Me Not by the drawn thread. Again, very cool. Very cool. You know, I think I already have this pattern, but it never hurt to have it twice. This is the minute spot. And I've always wanted to get that darn clock. Yeah, I hope I still can. I'm not sure if I can. Hopefully Pam's husband is able to pass down to her daughter how to make the boxes and things, because it's they're precious, you know, they're prized possessions. My stitching box from Old Colonial Designs, the top of it has a Teresa Winsler. I don't know who the top of it was by. It'll come to me. But it's one of those things that, you know, if there's a fire in the house, what do you grab? The stitching box, right? So it's one of the products from Old Colonial Designs, one of these boxes. So yeah, if any of you know where I could get this clock, let me know. I definitely want one. Then Theron Traditions. I've done stuff from Trisha Theron, and let me tell you, she ain't playing. Yeah, here you go. Theron Traditions. I got a sampler. Check that thing out. Wow, absolutely beautiful. And you know what's even better is the thought that this exists in someone's house. Someone actually stitched this before they put it in their stash unload box, because on the back are notes, little notes all over the back, and she put in here like her name and date and stuff like that. So that's really kind of cool. So I'm gonna be doing it. And I can see the history that someone else also has it. So that's really neat. And someone else who's a glutton for punishment, just like me. Another Theron Traditions, another sampler. Look at that. Now these colors clearly are Scottish. It's just amazing, like the flame stitch and all those kinds of things. Oh, yeah, that's pretty. And this one was in the same box. So, I think it was probably the same person. And this one, wow, this one is signed. This one is signed. Look, it's right there. It's signed by the designer. Very neat, very neat. Okay, so it says happy stitching. Oh, Catherine Theron. Sorry, I called her Teresa. I didn't mean to. Oops. Catherine Theron. Yeah, you know that. I'm fixing my camera. If you've watched me for any amount of time, you saw that really massive long one that I've had since 2006 or 9 or something like that. Yeah, it's a Catherine Theron. Yeah. So I just got 2 more. Right. Do I have that many years left in my life to stitch her stuff? I don't even know. But might as well. Gotta have goals, right? So, okay. Those are all the things I got either free or from the little classes and stuff that I went to. But I also bought things. So I bought some needles. Yay. Yeah, these are Pat's favorite needles. They're the ones that have the little gold ends to them. So I needed that. From MTV Designs, her little treasure collection, her stuff. If you ever get a chance to see MTV Designs actual models, they are stunning. She makes the sweetest little kits. They have the pin cushion and the scissor fob, and they have little boxes and places for your scissors and your needles and your threads and the pins. It's really, really stunning stuff. So, so I got one of her. This is called Dancing Dragonflies Sewing Set. And I make needle minders, and my favorite one happens to be a dragonfly. So that's gonna be perfect. And I also popped over to Julia Manfredi and got something from her. Look at this. Is that not stunning? Mm-hmm. This, by the way, is a complete kit. See? And it has the cutest that. This was all the rage there. This linen that has polka dots on it. Oh yeah, that's the back of the pillow. And it has the lace in it. Oh, yes, that's really nice. So I'll be stitching that. And again, from Julia Manfredi, Anne Spence, the 1801 sampler. So this I bought. Yeah, this is one of those like life projects. So, you know, this is one of those, like, you're going to be on an island. I am on an island right now. You're going to be on an island and you can only take one thing. Oh, I think it'll be Anne Spence, 1801 sampler. Thank you very much. Yeah. Whew. That is pretty, pretty, pretty. And she also has all these things that you can get to go with it. This little kit thing that goes with it. I did not buy that while I was there. You know, I was blowing my budget, but I did get this. And, you know, if I finish the sampler, then as a gift, I'll buy myself the other stuff. But Angel, get through the sampler. Yeah, how about that? Wow, wasn't that enough? That was a ton of stuff, huh? The only thing I don't have here that I will share with you at another time, at a future time, is I did stop by the Primitive Hairs booth. picked up a few things. And I also have a few things that I picked up from Ovaris. So all in all, it was a really, really wonderful adventure. And I have enough things to keep me keep me busy for about the rest of my life. And it's all beautiful, beautiful stuff. I met some fantastic designers. I had some great interviews, and I will definitely be back next year. So I encourage you to come on to Nashua, New Hampshire next year if you're around for Celebration of Needlework. You won't be disappointed. You'll meet some really great people, take some really great classes, and be inspired beyond your wildest dreams. So talk to you next time. Angel from The Elegant Thread. Bye. Happy stitching!